You can ask any technician which component is most likely to fail in any system, and you'll always hear the same thing: the electrical connections. There are a lot of things that cause these F connections to fail in a DirecTV system, resulting in either unreliable signal or no signal at all. Most of these connections fail because they aren't installed in ideal laboratory conditions, and they're only as good as the technician that creates them. Another factor is the quality of the connector being used. With dozens of connector manufacturers worldwide, the quality can vary significantly from one manufacturer to another. That's why DirecTV has only 3 F connectors approved for all installation and service calls. They are the PPC EX6XL, the P10 PV6UE-05, and the newest Thomas & Betts Ultimate Snap and Seal. By specifying a manufacturer and model, we can be reasonably sure of the quality of the connector. But only you can ensure the quality in which that connector is cut onto the RG6 cable, and that the correct prep tool and compression tool are used when installing that connector. As important as it is to make sure that the connector is the right one and is cut onto spec, it's equally important to make sure it's weather sealed when outside and is tightened to DirecTV specifications using a torque wrench to 30 inch-pounds. Though we've mentioned it in a couple of other sessions, it's also critical that you only use the right F-81s, either in the wall plates you install or any other place you may need to make a splice. Though DirecTV has required all F-81s used in installations and service calls have an orange insert like this, we are not requiring you replace any that have a blue insert like this. It's also important to remember this standard for insert color also applies to ground blocks. You may be asking why the receivers in other DirecTV branded devices don't have blue or orange inserts. That's because any equipment manufactured for DirecTV and branded with our logo is built off a spec sheet that specifies frequency and voltage requirements on every component. So even if the receiver does have a white insert, it doesn't mean it doesn't meet the requirements of DirecTV. If when doing an installation or service call you run across wall plates, F-81s, or ground blocks that don't have a blue or orange insert, you should replace them with DirecTV approved components. Though we've covered it before, it's important to remember the orange and blue inserts indicate these devices are designed to pass both the higher frequencies and the voltages required to not only provide DirecTV service initially, but to ensure the customer has years of trouble-free service. You alone can guarantee that by taking the time on every connector to do it right. That means using only DirecTV approved cable, the right prep tool to prepare the cable, prepping the cable to DirecTV standards, using only DirecTV approved connectors, attached using the approved compression tool, then tightening the connector to spec using a torque wrench to 30 inch-pounds. By taking the few minutes it takes to do the job right, you can reduce the chances of a repeat service call, improve the quality of the job you spent time to do, and provide our customers with reliable DirecTV service for years to come. It's certainly worth the effort because you'll know you've done the job right.